and we'll see how it goes. Either that, or I could start the campaign. I suppose if we can get it
Yeah.
working.
Well,
Hello.
I hope I'll be.
Oh, this
Hi.
is on the Stick After Dark. I'm Eric Allen. Here, Mike Ailes
Hey, that's my name almost.
and Kurt
Oh,
Adam.
that's also almost my name.
Mm-hmm. And we are going into the distant future of 2025.
By going to the past of 2012.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think this game is set in 2025, but I think that was the year of um, the first like implantable computer chip. Um, so in just a couple of years here, you'll be able to go and put chips in you, so you can get chip ripped too. Um,
Yeah, the ripping process looks unpleasant.
yeah.
I'm not 100% sure I'm signing up for that.
So EA and their infinite wisdom is pulling down a bunch of their games from their store and shutting down a bunch of old multiplayer servers. And one of them is this game, which is Syndicate, which I was surprised, honestly, to find out that a lot of this
I
stuff
was
still existed,
I
because
was surprised about that too.
our Syndicate is still here, Stick Corp, that we made probably in like 2012 or 13 when everybody bought the game for like 99 cents.
And then
I
realized
paid
it was
$8.
good.
Excuse
Okay,
me.
yeah,
I got a physical PC copy that was just an empty DVD case with a
yeah.
code in it, I think.
I did as well, but mine was like $30 because I bought it like 6 months after it came out. Um, but hey, I don't know. Let's see here. How do I like create private game? I suppose.
I'm attempting to download and install this on my Windows 10 computer because I tried it on Windows 11 and I couldn't get it working, even though you guys could. So desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah. So I'm not entirely sure. I guess you just won't be able to buy the game, but if you already own it, you might still be able to download and play it.
You're in Scandinavia, unable to join game as private.
Oh.
You are my friend.
Yeah, but you're not in the private circle.
Apparently.
You got to upgrade your access.
Apparently.
We'll try that.
I will say it was really weird to have to install the EA launcher, which I still think of as Origin, even though I guess it's not called that anymore.
They must have just
Uh,
changed that because, I mean, I was using Origin pretty regularly to play Apex,
True.
right up until last year when it showed up on Steam. So,
And
Yeah.
then you immediately
I
jump ship.
launched it a few months ago and it was fine.
yeah.
And then I just launched it today for the first time. I was like, hey, you have to switch to EA. And I was like, ugh. So
Right.
then I had to do that so that I could get the game downloaded. Then it wanted me to log in. Then I didn't have the right password. Then I had to do the password and I reset the password and get the thing. So it was, then start the download. It was a whole thing.
So, I don't remember how any of this works.
Me neither.
That's left bumper for some reason.
Ew, Kusanagi that's like the.
Are you in the game?
I'm in the lobby thing.
I'm in the lobby. Okay.
App 2.
I've downloaded 2/3 of the game.
There you go.
One thing that's changed since 2012 is how long it takes to download 6 GB.
I think it's 9 gigabytes, isn't it?
I think
It
it's
was-
9 once unpacked.
Anyway, we played quite a bit of this, I think.
This game was great. I played 20 hours of Syndicate, it says. I played the campaign once, which is probably half of that.
Yep.
And then I am assuming that we played about 10 hours of the multiplayer. I know we got far enough in the multiplayer that we started doing the second difficulty level at one point. But I'm not sure that I would recommend trying that today.
God no.
Probably
yeah.
not.
But like I think I filled out like one layer of the skill tree or something.
Sure. I can't even find the skill tree.
Under agent.
Weapon
Chip.
research.
Agent chip upgrades.
So I guess for the people who don't know what this is, it's basically like a Left 4 Dead style squad game, player versus environment. So you run around an enemy corporation and you shoot up hapless mooks, and then you have tougher fights against their agents and you try and steal some of their data basically. And there's like a lot of these like, oh, you have to move these 4 hard drive banks to your helicopter or something like that. So you need 2 people moving and 2 people kind of protecting them.
Yep. It's like one of the original PvE style games.
Yeah.
When it first came out, there wasn't really much to compare it to aside from Left 4 Dead, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently Syndicate is loading. So that's a step in the right direction, I guess. I'm not sure it's ever going to get there. There's Miles Kilo right there, looking at me.
Apparently, I expect virus, backfire, and shielding. But yeah, I mean, they had a I don't know, a B plus A minus single player campaign. It's just like a pretty linear first person shooter, which was kind of like on the outs even by 2011. Like there wasn't a ton of those at that time.
They sure didn't make very many after that.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm in.
Hey.
Let's see here. Does this thing know how to do 2560 by 1440?
I think so, yeah. I sent you an invite.
With no VSync. You know, in retrospect, it feels like I'm pushing my luck by changing those settings, but it seems to have worked. Let's see. Are there no like video options?
There are video options.
There are video options.
I see texture filtering, anti-aliasing, and model shadows, which I guess I'll turn up.
That's about it.
Wow. Okay.
That's what I say. There are video options. It's.
All right. Would somebody please refresh me on how I can accept a friend invite in this game?
Go to co-op. Go to lobby.
Oh, I see. Connecting to Syndicate server. I'm probably gonna have to give this thing access through my.
You have to relog in with your EA
Windows firewall or whatever it is.
That's why I had to go.
Oh, I have to sign in here?
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, it doesn't feel very cyberpunk to have to log into the corporate account. Accept the terms of service. Actually, that's pretty cyberpunky. Okay, I see you guys. Unable to join. The game was private.
Now I'll send you an
Can
invite.
you guys hear me still?
Yep.
I thought I sent you an invite.
I sent you an invite just now.
Hello?
So did I.
Yes, we hear you.
I'm unable to join because your game is private.
You can join via invite, even though. That's what I did. Accept the invite that I just sent you.
Okay, how do I do that through this interface?
Are you in lobby?
I'm in lobby.
There should be an accept invite or something like that near the bottom of that.
View game invites.
Yeah, that. I, of course, can't see it now because I'm in the game. There you go. There I see you.
Nice. Yay!
Hey.
I do not remember much of anything. Look at these cyberpunky people.
I don't know how to make it like accept the fact that I want to use this assault rifle instead of this shotgun. Oh, there we go. F2 to save.
You gotta. I was gonna say you gotta change your loadout.
Yeah, but you have to hit F2 to save all changes.
Well,
information.
duh.
Yeah, obviously.
Also, hi, Alex.
Hello.
Joe claims he's going to be on voice in a second. Also on belay.
All right, you guys ready?
I think so.
Let's go chip some rips. Rip some chips.
Time will tell.
In the briefing, suggested number of agents 4. We have 3.
Plenty.
So go great.
Well, you know,
We're a little.
are we on
over-
the easy level or the hard level?
This is normal, which is the easiest.
Right. So we're at least over leveled.
We'll be fine, I'm sure. And if not, who cares? It's been close to a decade probably since we played this with any.
Yeah. Anybody wants
And
to throw a shade, they can go fuck themselves.
I can't believe EA won't leave the one like freaking Pentium 4 up and running to keep the multiplayer going for this game.
Yeah.
It occurs to me that I turned off VSync, but I don't know if this game supports G-Sync. This looks okay, man.
B is crouch.
I should probably be using cover, huh?
Ah,
The stream is like your desktop, Eric.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's the only way to make it work. Also, the mouse sensitivity is really
Banana.
crazily sensitive.
The game's loud.
That's a little better. Yeah, that was why I had to change that.
Man, this game looks okay. Like,
Yeah,
this thing is 12 years old?
2011. So yeah.
I wish I could remember how any of my abilities worked. I probably have some, right?
Yeah.
You can go into like Witcher vision by pushing Q. Batman vision, whatever.
I was gonna say, is that the same as Batman Vision?
I'm overriding the fence.
Remember I bought this
Success.
game because a bunch of you said it was fun, and then I played it, and I was like, I don't know, this is like totally whatever. That's my thoughts on Syndicate. I have nothing else to contribute.
The multiplayer is fun. I
Yeah.
don't-
Has
it
a chance
has
to
a
play-
pretty good campaign. Also,
It has a slide.
it does.
I mean,
I keep having to heal Eric.
I've healed you and Mike.
Oh, thanks. I'm kind of confused and I only barely understand what's going on. I think I used to be better at this game. Oh, this game had like the little rolling robot thing that you had to protect, right?
Oh, that does sound familiar.
Yeah.
Is there going to ever be an end to the number of enemies, or
We have to get that dude.
I don't even see the dude?
The one that shows out of range.
Oh,
We have to chip. We have to rip his ship.
Yep.
there! I
Yep.
breached the
That's
turret.
turret.
Oh, right, you can heal people infinitely. Is that how this works?
I think
It's
so.
like as many
I
times.
just I don't remember how to change the power.
There's Sergeant
D-pad?
Garcia.
Yeah, D-pad changes between breach and backfire anyway.
Man, I can heal you from really far away.
I guess you don't bring good weapons in when you start these missions, because I feel like the stuff I picked up has been way better than what I started with.
Wait for the others, Agent.
Man, look at these cool raindrops on the glass of my screen.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It had a cool art style.
Clear this area.
Anyway, like the overlay on your weapons and stuff. You guys know how I feel about a good HUD.
Yeah, well, it's very Dead
Eric-
Space.
Eric do love a good HUD. You can get ammo there at the thing if you didn't know that. I remember. I spent a lot of time hanging back and healing everybody to keep them upright while
key
they
to
were
success.
charging forward. Yep.
this game looks sludgy.
I don't, think,
In what sense?
I don't think
like,
it
it-
feels sludgy.
No, it
Like,
feels pretty
your
good.
dude kind of like waddles around. Like, you don't run, you waddle, and then like it just looks. I just keep coming back to sludgy. It just looks like you're just in sludge.
You know, we're covered. We're made of metal. We're very heavy.
Sure, that's fair. I mean, I didn't say it didn't make sense.
But
It
when you're
makes
playing,
sense.
it feels
It's true
pretty
to
fast.
the lore.
It's pretty peppy. Uh-oh, Sergeant Silva.
It's just really just the way that that your dude waddles that I can't get over.
Well, if you're playing the game, you don't have to get over it because you're playing and you can't see it.
It's also
Like,
just
that's
that it's a
Sergeant
shooter,
Silva.
which
Silva's
is a-
down.
Chip rip.
is-
Sit down. I don't know that we
rip
had.
it and chip it.
Doing
We
it.
might not be able to chip rip at this point, can we? I thought that we had
Mouse
ripped
three
as
to
many chips as we
extract
could on
chip.
this difficulty.
I just did it.
I think you have
Nice.
to like get rid of the guy, right?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
You must. You have to. You have to rip the chip.
The rest of it
Everybody knows
will
that.
begin momentarily.
I mean, that's what this game is all about, man.
Right.
That's it.
Guacamole,
Initiated.
tortilla, all the salsa, potato, all of them. They're all there. You gotta rip them. This game
When
was
you're
sponsored by Lay's, by the way.
When you're in dart mode, you just do extra damage.
Yeah.
And you can see the enemies.
Oh, I don't know about this ladder climbing animation.
Higher entry point.
It's a little shaky, huh?
Would you describe it as sludgy? Ooh, it is
No,
shaky.
it's-
I would not describe it as sludgy at all. Holy shit.
Grenade breached.
I got myself killed. It.
Ah, shit.
There's like a turret over on our right side.
Yeah. Shit, where am I getting shot from? Sergeant Bentes is shooting me.
I think don't we have to like breach it or something and get rid of that shield?
Well, normally yes, but I don't know how close you have to get before you can do that.
Sergeant kill. Chip rip him.
Ugh.
Grip the chip, grip the chip.
Oh shit.
Are you getting back to life or not? There you go. This kind of reminds me of like a light gun game. Does that make sense?
I'm down.
Yeah, it does actually.
I got 2 sergeants around me.
That seems like a bad idea. I just got
Well-
one of them.
As I said, I'm down.
Oh, Mjolnir assault shotgun. That rings a bell.
I was trying to get behind the turret to see if I could do anything about it. I got surrounded. Good job, Mike.
Don't thank me. Thank the Mjolnir assault shotgun.
Look out for that guy down the road.
Ah,
Yep, there you go.
great.
Sweet.
Get
I've
up.
been rebooted. Now let me hear
Hack
you.
me, hack me.
Yep.
Hack me, daddy.
No.
Daddy
No,
ass?
You can stop that right now. Unacceptable.
Daddy-ass.
Yeah.
So, I mean, do we actually need to do something with that turret? There's like an
We
objective
can
marker
probably
behind
just
it.
move on. How did you
Maybe
guys
we can
get up
turn
there?
it off.
Did you run past?
Yeah, you
it,
disable the
or-
turn.
Yeah, there we go.
You just have to run past
I
it
just
to
went the wrong
control room
direction.
Okay.
to turn it off.
I thought
If
maybe we
you
had to-
play.
Go ahead.
No, if you play the hacking minigame where it's just pipe dream, like the turret like fights for you,
Yeah.
and then the splicers will get shot by it.
Is this where we gotta be?
Yeah, this is where the chips are. This building.
I don't hear any ripping.
Well, because you guys haven't done it yet.
We have to
gotta
breach
go
the.
the
I mean,
other
who's-
we
side,
gotta go to the
probably.
other side, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, get to
I
the
will-
other side, amateur.
Yeah, these guys don't know shit about this game, Joe.
Yeah, don't know.
I will
I
admit
had to
that
tell them not
when,
to do
when you
everything.
when you run the gun animation is a little bit distracting because
little-
it's kind of jerky.
Yeah.
Would you describe it as sludgy?
No, nothing in this game is sludgy, Joe.
Well, Joe
Alex.
needs to know that as
That's
well.
Alex. I'm Joe. Yeah, thanks.
Joe needs to know as well that it is a very sludgy game.
I don't remember this game being sludgy, honestly.
It's not.
No one thinks it is except me. It just like
Don't
the
kill
way
me.
I keep using the term waddle to describe how your character walks, and I stand by that.
That's kind of the old
Help
school
me.
FPS walk cycle is
Oh, no wonder I
the
was fighting these guys
waddle.
by myself. There's a rocket
Oh.
launcher guy up on the roof.
Where are you?
I'm back on the catwalk.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, on the
He's doing
catwalk.
his little turn on the catwalk.
Oh, shit.
I told you
You're
there was a rocket launcher guy up on the roof.
He dead.
Damn it, Mike.
Sniped him with the Mjolnir.
But now you have to go rip his chip.
I ran out
He's
of.
on the roof.
I ran out of ammo.
Just rip it, and see you later. Bye.
Coordinates to proceed, agent.
No one's seen. I think it's flip it, rip it. No. Remember.
Can I have an assault rifle with my second gun?
I think
Oh,
you
I
have
can.
ammo.
Way to push me right through the door into the fight.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Eric.
What's up?
I'm fucking tired, you guys.
How's Milwaukee?
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know,
A lot of
Milwaukee's
moving?
alright. Yeah,
You
a
can-
lot of moving.
Like body moving or just the regular kind?
How much grooving is there?
There was disappointingly little grooving.
Oh, man.
I'm afraid to report. So
That sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's a bummer. Look, man. I've gotten better at doing the cross country move thing because this was the third one, but it fucking sucks ass every single time. And
Moving is like the worst thing on earth. Period.
moving
Let
is
al-
the worst thing on earth.
And the more distance, the worse it gets.
There's
so.
more
Yes.
ammo over here.
Yes, and also the older you get, the worse it gets, right? So like I have some level of wisdom with it, so I know like, you know, we knew some stuff to do. We're not going to make this mistake again, such and such and so and so, but it's like physically it's way more taxing on a 40-year-old body than on a 30-year-old body, you know, for example.
Oh my
So-
god, when I was 30, moving almost killed me. Remind me to never move again.
Oh yeah, definitely don't. I mean I've said numerous times during this past week and a half, like I'm not doing it again. Like I will pay someone to do it for me. I'm not doing it again.
Oh yeah, I'm way past that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've moved
I mean,
nowhere near as
yeah.
much as you.
Yeah.
I'm like, sure,
for
someone
sure.
will do it for me if I pay them. Yeah, that's worth it.
Yep. Yep. I remember I called a moving company before, to like, basically to ask them to like load the truck, but they didn't understand, misunderstood what I was asking, and so they gave me a quote for like, okay, we'll send like 3 dudes to your house and we'll pack all your shit, we'll put it on a truck and we'll drive it to Wisconsin for you in your own truck, not even like a truck with a bunch of other people's shit, and it'll be $6,000. And I was like,
Whoa.
I don't think I can do that. And now I'm like, I should have found the $6,000 somewhere.
It would have been worth it.
It would have been worth every penny of it.
Why
Good
am I
job,
not
team.
Did the level end?
Yep. It says end of
Oh.
level on the right.
That is a crazy
yeah.
amount of money.
It's
It is a
abrupt,
crazy
though.
amount of money, but also like moving 600 miles or whatever is like the amount of. I feel like it took $6,000 worth of earning potential out of my future to do the move, ourselves.
You're gonna die 1
basically.
month earlier.
Yes, right, exactly. So, yeah. But anyways, I'm glad to be back here with you guys today. Did you guys do anything fun while I wasn't on the stream? Did
We
I miss
played
anything?
Diablo
Yeah, we
last
played
week.
Syndicate.
And
We
How
had a
is
ton of
Diablo?
fun.
So Diablo 4.
It's very good.
Good.
Okay.
It's the best one of those since Diablo 2.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So just
Yeah.
better than Diablo 3 is what you're saying.
Well,
And
it's-
Diablo Mobile.
It's better than I like it better than either of the Torchlights that I spent time with. I think it's
Oh,
probably
okay,
better than
sure.
Grim Dawn. It's better. I like it more than PoE.
Okay.
I like it.
So better than like all of the Diablo likes
Yeah,
as well.
it's the best
since-
pinata
okay,
monsters
got it.
since the best pinata monsters. I'd say
Alright.
I haven't finished it yet. I don't know what the like post game stuff is, but
Are there cows?
as someone who liked Grim Dawn quite a bit, I think it has a really good, the way that the skill system works is really nice.
Does
You actually
Diablo
you actually
fo-
get to build a character, unlike Diablo 3, where you just kind of like could swap skills whenever you want. But it's like a pretty minimal cost to respec, which is something that you couldn't do in Diablo 2. The story is basically the same as Diablo 2, at least as far as
Mancer.
it's the Diablo
Barbarian.
It's Diablo 2 classes. The Diablo 3.
So no
classes
witch
are-
doctor.
No witch
Druid.
doctor.
Well, there's-
No crusader. It doesn't
Oh,
have
yeah,
any of the
Rogue?
paladin or whatever.
Rogue.
I think was Rogue 2.
Rogue was 1. Paladin, or sorry, Assassin was 2. I think. Pretty sure.
I had to turn the stream off for a second. But
Let's say this. I don't know. Can't tell if YouTube is like shitting out on me or not.
It just had to go black. There we go. It should be back.
It's one of those
okay,
fun
so-
old games
Well,
that doesn't like
'cause-
being
no,
captured.
no, it was fucking the Blizzard thing was downloading an update, and so
Yeah.
I had to
So,
turn that off. Anyway,
so
we should be
Mike,
back
you
now.
mentioned something in the you're back up. Mike, you mentioned something in the email. Although it looks like shit, but that might be on my end.
It'll probably come back and be better in a
Um,
second once the internet is better.
So, like, I guess I didn't even realize that this game still used like dedicated servers. Like, I just assumed that we had already
Our-
reached a point where
Our
we were
corporation
playing.
is still here.
Yeah, apparently, right?
There are messages on the wall about our weekly global ranking as a corporation.
And now it's dropping.
And how it's been dropping for the
We
last
went from
9 years.
968 to 967 to 967 to 968. So
But it's like I thought that this game had moved to like, someone hosts a game and you're playing, you know what I mean? Like I thought it had become one of those a long time ago. I didn't, and I guess from the sounds of it, it's not gonna be like there's not gonna be an option to just like
That would require them to do some work on it, Joe.
yeah, they're definitely not going to do that. I mean, the game's not even going to be for sale in the store anymore. Like it's just going to be
Right.
disappeared from.
I wonder if there will be enterprising modders who will like kludge together a
I mean,
multiplayer thing.
I'm 1,000% sure that you can download a cracked version of this.
Yeah,
And
well,
play it
sure,
online,
sure.
or just play it solo.
Just play it solo. I don't.
Yeah,
I
it's the
don't know
multiplayer that I wanted.
I don't. There's
I didn't
like
say, but I feel like the
dedicated-
single player was
It's
was
like a B
okay, but I had
plus.
way more fun playing with you guys
Yeah,
than
it's like a B
playing
plus
this
single player.
the solo stuff. Although it was cool that Michael Wincott was your like
Your main
commanding
character's
officer
name
or
was
whatever.
Miles fucking Kilo, dude. Yeah.
Miles
like-
kilo per hour.
I don't know how much it's coming through on the mic, but I apologize if like my parents' neighbor's dog is coming through on the mic.
Co-op preaching.
Mike is on his phone, and
Yeah,
I didn't do a very
I,
good job checking the sound levels, so everything might be fucked up anyway.
You
I
did you
tried to run this game on like Windows 11 PC and it wouldn't do anything at all. So then I
Oh,
had to
wow.
install it on the living room PC.
I didn't even try to. I mean, I wasn't home before I got online, so I. But this computer, I am positive I mean this thing is basically a workstation style laptop with a dedicated or with integrated graphics. Like
Your integrated graphics might be better than like a good graphics card for when this game came out, Joe.
I sincerely doubt that.
I breached the door so I can go through.
Oh, nice. Kill the sergeant.
I mean, I don't know. I have Steam installed on this, and the only stuff that I've put on it so far are like Marvel Snap and the Zachtronic Solitaire collection. But I mean, I could try something old just to see what happens. If
I agree with one of those choices anyway.
yeah, Zachtronic Solitaire collection is pretty good, as it turns out.
Yep.
Like, I haven't even dared try to see if Vampire Survivors would run on this thing because I think all the numbers would cause it to light on fire.
It'd probably run fine for the first couple minutes.
Yeah, right. The first half of a stage, not in
Got it.
not in hyper mode, would run fine. But
Whoa, where am I getting shot from? Oh, from that guy.
It's
Yeah,
contemporary.
right outside the door.
is Bioshock 2 is contemporary to this game, right?
Probably. Might be a little earlier.
Or Bionic Commando 2009, is that contemporary to?
This is a 2011 game, so I mean,
This
in
is a
general terms,
2011
yes.
game. Okay. I could download Bionic Commando. I don't want to do that while we're talking though, because I'll start to robot and whatnot. But I suspect that this computer will not do a good job with any post PS3 era video game.
But it's not
very
post
dubious
PS3
of that.
era.
It is literally PS3 era. Yeah.
Right, yes, I'm right. Oh, so sorry. Contemporaneous of and post the PS3 era. It sounds weird to say post PS2 era.
Well,
'cause
that
then I
guy.
feel like I'm including.
That was pretty good.
How do we get up there? I'm lost. We don't get up there.
Anything that
Oh,
came out
God.
on the 360 or newer, I think.
I got
this
the
computer is
I
not
got the
gonna
hard
do well.
drive. I'm by myself. This is not a good plan.
And honestly, I don't even
Mike, why
remember
are you
where.
shooting me?
I would have to log into EA Origin. Is that right? That's what I'd
You
have to
have
do.
you'd have to log into EA,
No, it's not.
have it
Origin
replace
anymore.
Origin with the EA app.
Oh right. Okay. Of course.
All right.
Quite naturally.
Where is
As
the
one does, of course. Did you still have like Plants vs Zombies in there, Kurt? That's
Yeah.
still on here. It was this and Plants vs Zombies, right? Those are the only two things in your
SimCity,
EA account. So SimCity. There you go.
because at some point it was free.
Yeah, right. What was that weird Plants vs Zombies like team shooter we played once?
Plants vs.
Garden
Zombie,
Warfare.
Garden Warfare. Yeah.
Garden Warfare. There you go.
It wasn't very good.
No, that was
Isn't
dog
it?
shit.
There's no Syndicate.
No, it was no Syndicate. What is? I feel like Starbreeze has been up to something, but for the life of me, I sure can't remember what they've done.
Don't they just make
Since-
Payday all the time now?
They
Is
didn't-
that? I thought they
didn't-
published. I thought they only published Payday.
Yeah, they
I thought
bought the
somebody
team
else
that
made
made
Payday.
Payday.
Yeah.
All right, one hard drive delivered.
I escorted you, but in retrospect, I should have just grabbed another one.
Yeah.
How do we get over there?
Get a.
Hard drive land.
Oh, you got to go up through here and then up the stairs.
Right.
There's some guy. There's one guy left throwing grenades, but I don't know where he is.
It's not a hard drive, it's a server rack.
Yeah.
Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. I remember that, but even that was
That was good.
Are you sorting your
that
Steam
was,
games by
that was a
year?
while ago.
That was
How'd I get outta
2010, I think, right, brothers?
You'd come back the way you were.
I thought it was later than that, but not much.
Go
There's
up
a
the
there's a
stairs.
big icon floating.
Kurt, you
2013.
make it sound so easy.
I do. Miss the stairs.
Yeah, I would admit I would take a little bit less camera wobble in a modern game.
Yeah.
All right. I think we got them all.
I've delivered the package.
Defend the dropship. From whom?
So Overkill,
From that
apparently,
dropship.
Overkill were the people who made Payday and Payday 2. And so they were acquired. They were acquired before Payday 2 came out, right? So Starbreeze bought them on the strength of, I guess, Payday, and then they made Payday 2 as part of Starbreeze. But they also did The Walking Dead, like obviously not the Telltale one, the shooty boomy Overkill's The Walking Dead game. But I'm the main Starbreeze team. I don't really seeing much of anything.
It's RoboCop, shoot 'em.
Okay, so apparently Starbreeze also published Dead by Daylight, so that probably made them a pretty penny.
Rip it.
It's ripped.
They co-published Psychonauts 2 and System Shock 3. What the
They
fuck
did.
is-
They did not co-publish Psychonauts 2. They were going to, and then they had all their shenanigans.
Starbreeze published a John Wick VR thing in 2017. I don't even remember that existing.
Let's heal up, Mike. That's a good plan.
Thank you. I have not completely figured out how to use my powers.
Left breach all the time, or left bumper all the time.
I was left bumper.
At least on. We got to get more server X.
Italian publisher Digital Bros announced intent in January of 2020 to acquire Starbreeze. Yeah.
Could forget Italian digital bros.
Yep.
What the
Yep. And now it looks like they have a publishing deal with Koch Media, which is like the people who made that weird Capcom double joystick
Isn't Coke Media? Didn't they
thing.
get bought by?
Oh, they got bought by
Embracer?
Embracer, didn't
Yeah.
they? Embracer's having a fucking rough go
Well,
this week.
they haven't
This is
released
like-
any fucking video games, and when they do, they're
Right.
broken. I mean,
Right. But apparently Koch Media is going to publish Payday 3. And that's like guess where the but the last thing that the non-overkill Starbreeze team made was Syndicate and then Brothers. And then after that it was Payday 2 and Overkill's The Walking Dead, and they haven't actually made anything since then. Oh. There
Shit.
you go.
Flamethrower, dude. I need help.
Where are you?
I'm towards the server rack area.
no, I can't figure out how to get back.
Get there
to
as soon as I can, but
server racks are.
I'm out of ammo.
oh, I see the flames. But you're like super far away from the servers, aren't you?
I was saying come towards them. I'm now down.
No, did I go the wrong way to get? Is it a different server rack area? or
Yes.
okay.
It's a server rack area on the other side.
Oh man, this wobble is really.
Yeah, I don't remember it being that bad before. Is it one of those things where it wasn't this quick in like when you didn't have a powerful PC?
I am
I feel like a lot of
down.
games. I feel like games of that era, first-person shooters, had a lot of camera wobble. Like Mirror's Edge also has a lot of camera wobble.
The lieutenant is very near me.
I'm so fucking lost, man.
Come back upstairs.
Come back to bed, honey.
Oh, shit, I'm
Uh-oh.
upside down. There's like a million guys over here.
Yeah, we're both down.
I'll see what I can do.
We're on the opposite side from the dropship.
He's
Yeah,
just standing
it's-
here lighting me up with the flamethrower.
Oh, nice.
I'm dead.
I am not.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, run through and revive me if you can, because you can do that while you're shooting.
Hey guys, I'm in a tight spot. We're gonna fail the mission because the drop.
Yeah, the dropship's gonna go. Yeah.
I got curled up.
No.
So who's attacking the dropship? No, you're not up?
Nope.
Did you die?
You got me
No.
up.
I'm.
Oh, I got Eric up.
I thought you were dead.
That's well, I am a little bit dead, but I
I'm
have
dead, Eric.
reboot. I don't like this guy at all.
Stop standing in his face and letting him light you on fire.
That's easier said than done, Kurt. Come on.
Lieutenant Herrera.
I definitely still remember these maps.
Fuck.
I think we're done.
Did you guys know? I didn't know this until recently. That in Europe only, there was a Super Nintendo port of the original Syndicate.
Yeah,
No.
they're different.
I
It's,
don't-
it's like a different. There's like the Super Nintendo one and the Genesis one. They're like totally different games.
I think you're thinking of Shadowrun.
Am I?
You
I
might
don't
be.
think
'Cause
there's a
that-
Genesis version of Syndicate. I
Oh.
don't believe there's
Whoa,
a
what the-
Genesis
what
version of
the-
Syndicate.
Is there an option in the menu to like reduce the amount of sway?
I know. I kind of want to pick the sniper rifle up, but the sway makes it kind of hard to use.
Speaking of
Alright, I'm
things
get-
that
I'm get-
Peter Molyneux is responsible for, apparently I was not able to watch hardly any of the Summer Games Fest stuff, but I heard that they announced a new Fable thing, which I'm sure
Yeah.
Peter Molyneux isn't actually involved with at all, but nevertheless.
Why can't I hack them? Am I not close enough?
You're not close
Yeah, you
enough.
gotta be
I
very
am.
close. Damage link.
Well, I absorbed all
This
that damage, so help me. Help
game
me.
does work better once you know what you're doing, huh?
Yep.
So there were Syndicate was released for the Mac, so originally Amiga and PC, then Mac 3DO. There's a JAG port, which I had no fucking clue there was a JAG version of Syndicate either.
Oh my god,
a
this minigun's
a
amazing.
separate version was, oh no, there was apparently a Mega Drive, a Sega Mega Drive, a Genesis version of Syndicate. Apparently, I didn't know that either. But apparently those versions are different than the PC original because obviously the difference in hardware.
Somebody should hang back near the dropship to make sure it doesn't get lumped on too much.
I'm getting whomped on pretty hard, actually. I guess if you guys are gone, I
Somebody
reboot
should
myself.
hang back near Mike to make
I'll
sure
just
it
reboot. I
doesn't
know
get-
I have a reboot. I can fix myself once.
Apparently
Yeah.
there was a spiritual successor to the
Sergeant.
original Syndicate called Satellite Rain.
Yeah, that game kicks ass.
Oh, I mean, I like the original Syndicate, so I guess maybe I should check that out. Apparently,
Definitely
several
mentioned
people
that
who
before.
were. Have you? Okay. Apparently, several people who actually worked on the original Syndicate worked on it. So.
Yeah. I can't reboot you.
It's more like a PC RPG kind of a thing.
I'm dead.
I don't know where you are, Eric. It didn't matter. It didn't seem like it would let me reboot him, so...
Let's wipe those guys out before we go for the thing. Or at least get the colonel or the lieutenant or whatever.
Yeah, that'd make a big difference.
I feel like I remember us getting stuck in this exact section of the map before doing this exact thing.
How come there's no
Right.
break now?
I don't know. He's supposed to.
Alright, fuck this. Oh, all the doors are closed.
Oh, the bridge is up now.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm breaching the dude.
God damn it.
Preach, preach, preach. Nice.
I'm gonna run turn that minigun off real quick.
You know, the game's not perfect, but it really sucks that it's not going to be playable anymore.
Whoa! What the? Oh,
I mean, any time that happens, it sucks, right?
Yeah.
Someone linked me to there's like what I'm told is a pretty good documentary series about like trying to preserve digital worlds on Means TV. And I keep not remembering that it's there and that I should watch it, but apparently it's pretty good, like multi-episode thing about all the several, like online games that have since been mothballed by the publishers and challenges and preservation and all that stuff. So, which of course, when I say the challenges, I mean like it's basically impossible, right? Even if you maintain like the code base, there's like a massively popular online game that is not popular anymore. Like you can never recreate the experience of what it was like when it was popular, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, like I get why old versions of MMOs and things disappear, but a game like this, it feels like there should have been some way to make it possible.
Right. I mean, it should be able to just host a game. Like Eric should just be able to host a game and let us play the game with him. Like it's stupid that I mean, obviously
Probably
everybody
make our own
prefers
server
dedicated
now.
serves, but
We're going
So
with the
this
case
is
here.
million
this is where
online
the
games
frame
that run
trade
without
maybe.
them.
But he didn't appear until the second time I went in here.
I don't. The animation of Mike right now is very good.
Yeah. He's running like a Hanna-Barbera
Yeah, it's
cartoon
like a Benny
character.
Hill skit.
I'm cyberpunking. An awful lot of enemies here now.
Oh yeah, and isn't there? Speaking of that, isn't there a new expansion for Cyberpunk?
There is.
2049
Keanu Reeves
or
was on
whatever?
stage at the thing.
Did he tell everyone that they were breathtaking?
Did somebody pick up the server rack I dropped?
I don't think I took yours. I had my own.
Shit. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it.
Let me get the last one.
All right, you can get the last one. I'll stay up here and try and clean out some people.
Ryan Swayze 88 wants to see your beautiful face, Eric. He's asking for the webcam.
It's not hooked up. It might even be in storage. So.
Oh shit! Did I drop my good gun? No, here it is.
I'm on my way to get the last one and put in.
This game does have a very friendly amount of snap to aim when you press left trigger, huh?
Is it? I don't know. I'm playing with a mouse, so. Alright, I think it's time to go back to the thing.
Is everyone excited to replay Ghost Trick next week?
No, because I replayed it like last year. I guess the
No,
mission's
'cause I've
over.
never
I played it
regular
like
played it.
3 years ago, but also it's going to be on Switch, so it probably
Rank
won't.
up.
I don't. Is it on other things other than Switch?
Thought it was coming to other things. But Alex, you should definitely play Ghost Trick.
Should I?
I mean,
Yep.
do you
should.
like Ace Attorney? Do you like the early Ace Attorney games, like the first
Never
three?
really played any of those.
It doesn't. I mean,
Okay,
it's
Alex,
not. It
what
isn't.
if anime was good?
It isn't text. It isn't text based like those games are. It's like actually solving
Right.
puzzles. So
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like it's like
Also, a thing I famously enjoy.
it's kind of. It's kind of like nothing else, honestly.
Switch, PS4, Windows, and Xbox One on June 30th, 2023. So yeah. So yes, it is coming to other things.
It feels like there needs to be some kind of end of mission cutscene.
Yeah.
They didn't have the budget.
Oh, I got points I can spend. You can get tier 2 application upgrades.
I feel like I was hoping for more big news this week, and I feel like there was really nothing that I am actually all that excited about from what did trickle down to me.
I don't. There was some like stuff I watched on the Microsoft conference that I was like, oh yeah, that looks cool. But I mean, I just don't get excited for. You know what I mean? It's like when it comes out and then I play it, and if it's good, then I'll get excited. But
Right.
I
mean, I would have been excited for a Silksong date. That would have been exciting.
Yeah.
The Starfield stuff they showed looked like pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say the Starfield actually does look kind of interesting to me. I mean, that's
I'm really trying not to get my hopes up because it's still a Bethesda thing, and it still might be completely fucking jacked up when it comes out. But
I mean, but it might also be Skyrim in space. You know.
yeah, I mean that'd be all right.
All right,
I'd be a
there's
lot
weapons
happier if
through.
it was Morrowind in space, but just
I wouldn't get your hopes up for that.
I just don't want to become like the awesomest person that ever lived, but I already know that that's probably what it'll, end up being. But I don't know.
I do. I mean, I just hope that I can turn the spaceships into Macho Man Randy Savage with a mod. That's all I want.
I forgot all about the weapon research stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You can upgrade all your.
because that's what the chip ripping
weapons.
is for, isn't it? Right? That's why you rip the chips.
I think so. Let me know when you guys are ready. Let's change the map.
I am.
Let me just double check if I can find the Mjolnir and unlock something cool. The Mjolnir. How about an extra barrel for the Mjolnir?
Stop saying
That's
Mjolnir.
more barrels is more fun.
Stop saying Mjolnir when you know it's Mulgener.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
It's only if it's from the
All right, I'm good.
I can't.
official
me
Listen,
Barnabas card. Otherwise, it's Sparkling Hammer.
I can't put my face up, but I could put AI generated Joes in the center of the screen. If
There-
somebody wants
there
to
you
do
go.
that.
That's something.
Uh-huh. So did I miss Alex's thoughts on the Final Fantasy 16 demo already?
No.
Oh, you know what? They showed that footage that they showed of Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. That looked pretty fucking good.
Ah, there was a bunch of guys.
Exactly. I'm definitely
I'm ready to
excited
start
for
if
that
you want
whenever it comes out.
And I'm being a wizard. Hang on.
Wizard.
to. I'm very
Okay.
excited to hear what you guys have to say once you've played it.
16?
Seven
Oh.
remake part
Remake
2.
Part 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm-
play the shit out of that.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
Um,
Do you want to start us on a mission?
I was trying to put
But y-
AI generated
He's
Joe.
putting AI generated
It
me.
it
I
wasn't
caught a
working.
glimpse.
Yeah, it was up
I
for a
saw-
second and then it like disappeared and I don't know where it went. But
I just got Halo shields.
I have those, but I don't know how to use them.
Oh,
So,
maybe you have to select it, put it in your loadout? Or...
I don't know.
I figured it was just auto, but
No, I think you have to use it and then it like is on a cool. It's like ticks down or something. I don't know. It was long. It's been a while.
we're heading to the infamous Atlantic
I was
Accelerator.
trying to think what else was at the Microsoft or the summer game. Like there was hardly anything at the. Oh, that Ubisoft Star Wars game seems pretty interesting.
It's the open world one, right?
Yeah.
ass.
Well, we'll wait. I mean, I've been like mildly interested in the Witcher style Assassin's Creed games, but I haven't actually pulled the trigger and played one yet. But
Played
if you
a
take
bit of one and a friend's, and it
if
was
you
fun.
take it and make it
Oh boy.
Star Wars, then I'm
Two
way more
sergeants.
interested. Just because I like that setting.
Operation Big Black. Objective: find Steve Albini. Make him record a new Shellac album.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah. So I didn't realize that they had gone in a Witcher style direction with the Assassin's Creed
Yeah,
games.
the last three.
The last couple, yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while now.
Why is everything exploding all the time?
There's a sergeant up. he's
There's a
like
lieutenant coming across that I'm whomping on now.
down.
Oh shit.
There's the sergeant up top with the rocket launcher.
Oh.
Whoa, how am I the last one standing?
I got him. You're not standing for long, Mike. Now I got you.
Oh, did one of you guys have the self heal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I missed a lot of this stuff. I watched the Capcom thing, and I was just, I mean, Ghost Trick is great, but it's also a 10-year-old game. like, you know, they're making another Ace Attorney collection, right? That's the Apollo Justice
yeah.
ones now, right?
Well, I'm glad they'll be available. But
Yeah. I don't know that I need to replay those, but
This lieutenantt's down. So is Mike.
I can
Sure.
fix it. If you guys are in trouble, I can reboot. Does
We
reboot come
spent-
back, or do
Okay.
you only get one
You
permission?
only get one, but I don't remember.
Oh,
we
no,
spent a
I'm
lot of time on the Capcom thing talking about fucking Exoprimal, and I am just
I was
like,
gonna say you're not excited about Dino Crisis 4.
So, here's the thing.
I played the demo of that, and it's pretty fun.
I was like at least morbidly curious until the end when they started explaining like all the different like live service bullshit and the currencies and the like all of that shit, and then my eyes just glazed over and I was like, oh, it's one of those, which like
It's an
obviously
online
it
game.
is.
All online games are that now, unfortunately.
Dude, Street Fighter 6 has a battle pass. Like, how the fuck does that happen? It's just the fucking everything's awful, even good things.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that is really good though, right? Is
Oh
that
yeah, the
your-
game's fucking awesome, but like, you know, that is dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
And
talk about a
when
game
you say
that doesn't need a battle pass.
I was gonna say, when you say the battle pass, I assume you mean like it's not just a season pass of all the characters, like for the
That's also a thing.
right. That I kind of, I mean, I think it's bogus to
That's
like withhold
accepted.
characters as DLC,
Yeah.
but like that's a thing that they do at this point. So
Right, exactly.
whatever.
But the battle pass is all like, do you want clothes for your avatar? And like,
No,
it's
no, I
like,
don't.
no, dude.
Do not give a
Hey,
single
What
fuck about
about
clothes
like
for
an
my
emote
avatar in
for
Street
your
Fighter 6.
avatar? It's like, why don't you fucking eat a dick?
So you did not buy the battle pass, is what you're
I
talking
did
about.
not buy the battle pass.
Yeah.
That guy's my friend. That's why he won't die. Okay, I figured it out.
Good job.
I'm like, there's like an enemy dude just standing here. He's not taking any damage. I'm like, oh, that's the guy I'm supposed to be escorting. Hey, turns out Diablo's pretty good. Who knew?
Oh, what are you up to? And what are you playing?
Sorcerer and 14.
Okay.
I wanted to be like a lightning wizard, but then I kind of like cold better. But then, independent of that, I named my character Cool Ranch, and that was the angle that I
course you did.
decided, like, oh wait, that's why I use Frost. And now it makes
yeah,
sense.
use ice stuff because you're cool.
Because I'm fucking Cool Ranch. Yeah.
What happened to your beautiful son, Snack Pack Cornet the Third?
That's probably gonna be like my barbarian.
Oh, the invisible astronaut.
Right,
Right.
of course.
I haven't.
Of course.
I mean, I might make a rogue. I mean, I don't know. Apparently, the way this game works is once you beat the story and you get to level 50, when you make a new character, you just jump to level 50. So, like, I can make like essentially every character.
I feel like part of the fun is like the building a character
Turn
from level
favor.
1 to 50. Maybe. I mean, I
Nah,
guess it'd
it's
be
all
nice to
about
have the
getting-
option. To,
Yeah, that's also true. You don't have to do it.
Okay, that's good. That's cool then. If you don't have to do it.
Well, as far as I know, anyway, you don't have to do it. But anyway,
All right,
I'll
now
let
he's
you know when I
fucking
get there.
Yeah, please do.
Also, most of the best sorcerer builds are somewhat of a hybrid. So
Yeah. No, that's kind of what I've realized too. Is that like, yeah, there's not. You don't just do one. Like, but right now I'm just I'm running a bunch of
there are
defensive
some
skills.
synergies, but
Yeah.
like I'm using Frost Nova in my fire sorcerer, so that way I have two ways to like escape. If guys
Dude,
get
ice
close.
armor's fucking wild. Like, have you seen this shit?
I
It's
haven't
so
tried
good.
Ice armor, no.
It's really fucking
I've
good.
been using Frost Nova in the fire armor.
I'm using Frost Nova, the
Mhm.
ice armor, and then the teleport as well. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I can just get away and give myself shields and shit, and then just hit dudes with ice.
I found a legendary aspect that lets me summon 2 fire hydras. So,
Oh, okay.
but by most accounts, the fire hydra sorcerer is like the worst one. But I don't care; it's fucking cool. So
Yeah. Have you
And-
seen like the end like game fire skills? You summon like a giant fire snake.
I have that. That's just your.
Oh,
ult.
dude.
You'll have that by like level 20 if you want
Okay.
it, or you can pick. There's one for each aspect.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, this game's good. I wasn't
Except
really.
for Sergeant Rivera and Sergeant Silva. Ow. Why am I up here? Oh, fuck me.
Although this game will be better once they get Blizzard, but close.
What? What is happening?
UAVs were whomping on you.
No, but like some sort of weird animation started, and I don't understand what happened.
Whoa.
And Eric was right that Diablo is fun to play in controller. I wasn't ready for that either.
Yeah, that game's way better on a controller
That's
than it is
weird.
on mouse and keyboard.
I still feel like that's just the way this game should have been all along.
What, Diablo?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a different time, you know.
I mean, the dodge makes a big difference for that, I feel like.
Yeah, I agree with that. That was sort of what sold me on the idea of even using a controller, and I was like, oh, actually, yeah, this feels great.
But yeah, I mean, obviously there are all those PlayStation 2 games that work that way that were good, so.
So Alex, tell me about Final Fantasy 16.
Let me kill these guys. You keep asking me at the worst time.
Before I just asked if I missed it, and now I'm
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
asking you to talk about it.
Yeah, I haven't got my PlayStation 5 out to play it yet, but I plan to.
I was
eventually.
prepared for what it was, I thought, and then I got to what it was, and I was like, ah, man.
In a bad way or a good way?
No, in a bad way. In a like, I don't know, like kind of a way. It's like, so my brain was like, oh, okay, they're making like a character action game, but it's not, but it is. It's like, my brain was like, they're making a like kind of weird, clunky action RPG, and then it's like they showed like some preview stuff like a few months ago, and I was like, no, they're just making a character action game with like RPG elements. And the truth is in between those two things. And it's like,
Kind of
so
sounds awful, actually.
it's like so one thing is, you know, you can level up and you gain abilities, of course. And so one of the first things is Stinger. Just straight up Dante's fucking Stinger. And I was like, all right, dude, yeah, first thing, I'm getting Stinger, of course. That's like one of the best feeling moves in any video game. And so I find an
100%.
enemy and I'm like, Stinger. You hit square and X. And I'm like, cool, Stinger. Now I'm gonna hit melee. And it didn't work. And I was like, wait a minute, hang on. And
What,
it's
like it doesn't chain? You can't chain
No!
Stinger into like
and
your
that's
standard.
the thing. That's the
Okay,
thing. Is
that's-
like what I realized is like it's not DMC where you're trying to put moves together to do cool combos. It's because what it does is, yeah, you can't melee after it. You have to finish the Stinger animation and then you just do your melee afterwards. But there's a thing called Magic Burst, which is you swing your sword and then you hit your ranged button and you do like a shotgun blast of like your magic type that you have equipped. You
Sure.
can Magic Burst after Stinger and you can melee after Magic Burst. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's what you do. But then it's like,
Damn it.
but that's the thing is like there's a way to do it versus like, oh, I want to just like fuck this dude up after I Stinger, and it's like, no, you can't do that.
Right. You can't
And
do
it's
that.
like,
That's-
oh, okay, like you know what I mean. So
That's
I
weird.
had to realize that like the game isn't it. It's not
It's
a
not
character action
DMC.
game.
Right?
It's not DMC. I thought it was gonna be. It's not. Oh my god, +1 max evade charge? Hell yeah, let's go.
So I don't like I.
But
When
but yeah,
Eric
so that was a
reloads
little bit of
his-
a bummer. But anyway, sorry, what?
I was just gonna say when Eric reloads this gun, he like the glove that his character is
Yeah.
wearing has a red line on it, and the weird things on the knuckles make it look like a Muppet is reloading. It looks like Dr. Dan from fucking Point Blank is reloading Eric's gun when he reloads this particular weapon.
Maybe he is.
Yeah, I mean we can only
Oh.
hope.
Oh, fuck, there's an agent.
No, there's 4 agents.
There's 4 agents. Oh, boy.
I'm gonna
But yeah,
activate the damage link.
I mean
So-
that's kind of how I felt about.
I'm down.
Rip the chip, rip the chip.
I mean, isn't that kind of like isn't that kind of like the
Cover
Final
me.
Fantasy VII reboot?
No,
Chip
and I
it!
said that to someone
Heal
else,
me,
and they said
heal
the
me.
same thing. But
I'm trying.
7 reboot is just you're picking stuff from a menu, but
Oh,
just kind
shit.
of like
Dude.
quickly.
Oh no, they can heal
And
themselves.
you can figure
Yes,
dude,
because you gotta rip their chips.
you can give like Tifa and Barrett orders and shit. Here it's just like you're just you.
Hold on, I
You
can
have
I
people
can.
with you, but they don't really like do anything. Like they do stuff, but you don't have control of it really.
This is so fucked. There's no way I can win this.
It's alright. It'll just like.
Yeah, that was that was the thing.
Hold on a
They
second.
showed
Can I? Just gonna stand
the-
down here where they can't hit me and get it.
the Dragon's Dogma 2 stuff that
All right,
they
there's
showed.
one of you.
The Capcom thing.
And there's
was
number
like-
2.
No, reboot in progress. First,
Yeah, I'm just hiding behind this balcony.
Eric, jump behind yourself.
Okay, guys, I can do this all day. Okay.
Yep. Jump over.
Consider yourself God.
Ah. I'm down.
Oh, dude.
So yeah, that was bad, but not really.
How does it compare to? Did you play Stranger of Paradise?
I played the demo of that, and I was like, that's
So-
just like a Team Ninja game. Who cares? Team
But
Ninja
so
does.
it's,
I bursted him
that's
down, we can
closer
get
to
him.
DMs.
Get a mic.
I'm
I'll
trying,
show
I'm
you.
trying.
I'm
DMC,
because I'm
then-
reloading my shotgun and it won't let me do the rip. Why didn't
I
he?
knocked another one.
But that was the thing that bothered. Like, it was just not. It didn't feel as good as I thought it was gonna, but it still felt alright.
Ah, who's shooting me?
I can't do the chip rip. I have no idea why. Oh my god, they're all over me.
You need to move.
Because you're full. You ate too many chips.
I'm gonna say I feel like you do have a limited number
fuck.
of those, if I remember correctly. But obviously, it's been years since I played this. So
It's Agent Ochoa. I'm sorry, Jan. I'm sorry.
But so
Well,
the
one of
thing
them's
that
got a fucking minigun, so that didn't help me.
I can't get. I'm stuck in this little hallway here.
Yeah, I'm like stuck on an invisible wall or something.
Alright, reboot is in progress. I'm running out. Alright.
I wonder if a monster's about to show up. There he is. Oh, it's just like a guy.
That was weird.
Why is this guy so hard to kill right now?
Alright. We need to focus, if we can, on one dude. If we can.
I'm out of ammo.
Really?
God damn it.
I got Escobar down, but
I literally have no
Made
ammo
one of
left.
them self-destruct.
there's ammo over here, Mike. I can't ping because
Okay, because it's not Apex.
2012.
They hadn't invented pinging yet.
and center mouse hadn't been invented yet.
Ah, shit.
All right, we're damage linked.
I'm out of ammo too. Where is it?
I got him. Heal me, 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 heal me.
I'm healing you. I'm healing you.
If we can get rid of this minigun asshole, then we'll have a better shot. There
Yeah.
we go. Chip rip.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
this gun,
Where's
this gun
the
is the
ammo?
one I was talking about. If you were watching the stream just now,
Where
before
is
chip
the
rip,
ammo?
It's
That was the
back
Muppet
in that
reload
little area
animation.
back here.
I'm trying to chip rip, but
Over
it's not
there
letting me
for-
chip rip.
Right there, you find it.
I don't know why it won't let me rip the chip. There's a guy down here. I don't
Oh,
get
I'm
it.
the asshole with the minigun.
All right.
You
This
sure
guy-
are, buddy. You sure are.
Oh, because you got to breach and then rip?
You have to push middle mouse button. I don't know what it is on the other things, but chip rip.
I think we got this.
Great.
Shh, Mike.
What?
Don't pull a Joe.
I knew that was coming.
You did. You did. Where'd he go?
That's a game we should go back. I've heard that. I've heard they've.
They're still making it.
Yeah, they've
what?
kind of. Well, apparently all the old runs are available now. Like they're not. It's not. You're not isolated to just like the
Good
current
job.
set of runs. Like you can play any one of them now.
We can lose any mission you want.
That's right.
Right.
We actually did. We did event when they took it out of early access. We did actually clear a mission finally.
I think that's like the tutorial, but yes, it was nice. It was nice to finally get a win.
I'm now rank 22.
I'd play more of that game anytime. I love that game.
18.
It's the most fun I had just losing at a game over and over
Yeah.
and over again.
Yeah.
I guess the Hades, I lost a lot over and over. I spent like 30 hours losing in Hades over and over again. I had a lot of fun with that too. There was nothing about Hades 2 in any of the Summer Game Fest stuff that I didn't see. Nothing, no Silk Song, no Hades 2, no.
I'm not convinced Silksong exists until like it exists.
Yeah, right. Oh shit. Are they still saying that it's going to be this year?
I don't know.
I believe they did.
But
I
yeah,
could do
so
one more mission if you guys want.
Yeah.
every time I keep trying to talk about 14 people or 16 people say stuff.
What else did you
Go
want
Go
to
for it. Do it.
No, it's fine. It's just funny. It's literally I'm like sent, and then like someone's like, "Get the chip."
Okay, well, if we're only going to do one more, what do you want to do? Northern Territories of Australia, Scandinavia, China, or Colorado? 'Cause
Colorado,
those are the four
obviously.
we haven't done yet.
Why would I want to go to Colorado?
Because it's so exotic and strange.
I vaguely recall hating the Colorado map, but again,
The one we just
been
did
a very
is the
long
one
time
that
since
I
I.
disliked the most, I think.
Well, that boss fight at the end with the 4 agents is like
Yeah, it's
pretty
super
rough.
hard.
It's brutal.
What do you guys want?
Just to pick something.
Northern Territories, I think.
All right.
War for
Love to Northerly Territory.
Funny motherfuckers.
So, Alex, what else were you going to say about 16?
So
hang on
Rip
a
that
second,
chip quick.
Did
So,
the
I
demo
mean-
dissuade you from buying it? I
Yes.
guess. Okay.
at least right away, it's so the thing is I've been following it closely, right? It's the team that makes Final Fantasy 14, a game that I've played a lot of, as you know.
Not you.
Yeah, not me. Couldn't be. But yeah, so like nothing new was like shown really like in the demo. It's all stuff that they've shown in like preview things before anything. But kind of seeing it in action, it's like they've talked about it where they're like it's gonna be like an adult tale and it's like dark fantasy and like blah blah blah. And it's like seeing it in action, it's just like, man, I don't know, dude.
Edgelord
Like,
bullshit.
it's not like so edgelord, but like it's more
It's not
edgelord
not.
than I want. I was like just straight up spoilers for the first 2 hours of the game and
What?
for the demo. If you speak now, if you
Fine.
want me to stop,
Okay.
anybody.
Go ahead.
Go
I'm
forth.
not speaking.
Wreak havoc.
All right. Well, a dude like just straight up gets decapitated, and you don't fully see it, but like his son gets like splashed with the blood of his.
That
like,
was in the
severed
trailer.
head. Yeah, I know, and that's what I
That's
mean.
why
So
I-
it's like.
That was when I decided I probably didn't want to play that game.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like, it's just like it's not. The thing that really bothers me is at the end, there's a scene where so the whole thing is you're at this like fort and you're gonna go do this thing.
The dude up
You're
top
like-
with a rocket launcher.
A bunch of dudes sneak in and they like start murdering
Down.
everybody, right? And it's all
The way
like
you do.
fucked up. As you do, yeah. And so, after everybody's dead and everything is over, the main character's
back.
like mom shows up, and she like is earlier shown to be this like power hungry like lady who's like, I hate my son because he's like a failure and blah blah blah. And I only care about blah blah blah. Right? So we know she's
Oh, I see
bad.
it. Okay.
So
Yeah.
we already know she's bad. And then she shows up and just makes plain that, like, yes, I was involved with these events that, like, killed my husband and my other son. And then, like, now I will, like, force
Okay.
this main character dude to be, like, a slave. And it's like, okay, so we get that you're bad. We already knew that. And here's more proof that you are indeed quite bad. And
Capital
then
E evil.
she has two, like, servant
Stop
ladies
moving that
with
direction.
her. Yeah, stop it, dude. Don't you know? She has like two
I'm trying to get
servant
in
ladies
cover.
with her.
I'm talking to Mike because he's moving away from me.
I moved towards Eric.
Towards things that were shooting at him.
So she has 2 servant ladies with her, and to prove how evil she is, she has them like killed, just like for no reason. Like you just see 2 women get their throats cut,
Cool.
and it's like. But here's
Like,
the thing:
they're trying to
other-
make it Final Fantasy Game of Thrones edition.
Yeah,
I mean, they are trying to do that. That is. Like,
they are trying to do that, and that's the thing. Is like it's just like, why is this scene here? Like, 1, we know she's bad. 2, okay, fine, you want to make it plain that she is clearly bad. But like 3, why did we have to watch like 2 incidental female characters just get murdered for no reason? Because they show those characters in a different scene earlier, like they're deathly afraid of this lady. Like she's berating them, and they're
Yeah.
just like scared for. They're just like, oh please, like we're so sorry, you know. They didn't need to. They weren't there. She brought them there, and it's not like these 2 random people knew the plan and were gonna like rat them out or anything. Like it's not like they were tying up loose ends. Instead, it's just like we're just gonna fridge 2 women for no reason
That's not
who
what
aren't
fridging,
important.
That's not what fridging means.
Yeah, it is.
That's not really. Well, if they're not important characters,
They
they're
have
not
to be-
getting fridged, right?
They're just being
Like,
murdered.
Well, all right, fine, whatever you want to call it. Like, it just felt fucking stupid. It's like this scene, like, literally serves no purpose, and then it's like, hey, let's just like watch some people get their throats slit for no reason. It's like, all right, man, I think I might be good. Like, you know what I mean? It's why, like, I don't like Game of Thrones either for like similar
I
kind
mean,
of.
I do like Game of Thrones, but that seems weird for. That's one of those things where like, it seems weird for Final Fantasy.
Well,
to-
and they're
to
very
do
clearly
that.
like, we're doing like a darker thing, and I knew that going into it, and I was like, yeah,
Well,
okay,
I thought that's
I'm
what
ready
Stranger of Paradise was supposed to be, wasn't it?
Well, but that's
wasn't
like
that-
that's like a teenager's idea of like what, you know what I mean? Like that's like
Right,
a
got it.
12-year-old who's like, it's mature because they say fuck. This is like, it's mature because they say fuck, and it's such a complicated political tale.
and they kill people a lot.
Yeah.
For no
and
reason.
they slit
You know-
people's throat for no reason.
Yeah, and it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know if we'll be able to play a whole game of this. Like, but also maybe it's not that bad once you get into the actual game.
But,
I
so
don't know.
definitely like quite tonally different from like the Hot Boys, like the Himbo road trip.
Oh, absolutely.
Uh,
And that's like, they've been very upfront about that. So I was just like not ready.
Didn't people really like the Himbo road trip though? I thought like people
Some
loved
people-
the
that game's
Himbo
not
road
good.
trip.
Some
No?
people like that game a lot,
It is
but
very.
I'll say I
It,
think
it has a
people liked
it
it a
has a
lot, but-
hybrid, real-time, turn-based combat system like Final Fantasy VII's, but it sucks. And so
yeah, I would agree with that.
I mean, they've kind of been refining that since 12, right? Like that was.
Yeah.
Well, no, 12 is not action at all.
12 is MMO combat,
Yeah, kind of.
where you like,
So like auto battle.
yeah,
Programmable.
which was okay.
It would have been okay if they let you program it in an interesting way before you'd played 40 hours of the game.
Right, you have to play a ton of the game to unlock
Yeah.
the good. Ah, there's a fire guy coming in. Watch out.
I don't like that.
I don't even like. I remember Mike played a lot of 13, but I actually don't remember any description of how the combat worked in that game.
Oh god, that
Like,
game
at
fucking
all?
sucks ass. 13's awful. Like, that's like a really bad video game.
down.
The way the combat worked in that game was that
Never mind.
you
I'll just
you
reboot.
pick there were roles, so like, you know, like range damage, melee damage, or whatever. I forget what they had
Right,
names.
healer, support. Right.
Yeah,
okay,
and then
I've played
basically-
50 hours of that game and I can't remember how it works.
Well, I'm telling you how it works.
Chip rip.
While channeling incinerate, your burning damage is increased by 20%. All right, that sounds good.
It's my favorite romance movie star, Chip Rip.
What was I saying? Oh yeah,
You're
but so you
saying-
you could go in the menu and pick all your things manually, but there was like an option at the front of the menu that was like, pick the thing that makes the most sense. So like the game just literally, like, you would just spam that. It'd be like, it's this turn. Do I want this guy to heal? Yes. And it's like, okay, well, it's gonna pick the best heal, so just like auto battle for me. And it fucking sucked ass. I hate that game.
Right. So that was worse than the Himbo road trip, is what you're saying.
Yeah, 13's awful. Don't play 13.
Don't play 13.
I haven't played 13.2 or 13.3.
I
Those
was gonna say
people
any of the
are
13s or
I don't know. After the first one, I was like, cool, I'm out. Like, Oh, I needed
How
some
did I
shit.
change gun modes? I didn't want to change.
Okay.
What else was I gonna say?
I don't know. I was
I
gonna
don't know.
say Persona 3 remake.
Oh yeah,
cares?
Yeah, but they took out the female main character.
They took out all the stuff from Fez as well. It's literally just Persona 3, they said.
That's kind of funny.
I mean, the
Yeah,
answer
it's pretty
sucks,
dope.
so it's not a big loss, but female main character was cool.
Don't give Atlas money,
I saw someone. Why aren't we giving Atlas money?
because they suck and are bad.
Rip his chip.
I mean, like SNK fucking our bad, or like.
No. Just, like, Persona games are, like, garbage.
Oh, okay.
You know what I
I
mean?
don't know about that.
I'll say I feel like a lot of people like those games.
Yeah, I know, and I don't understand.
You don't understand why people
Mike.
like those games?
I mean, I guess I understand.
You're just letting that guy whelp on you.
I saw someone online somewhere recently talking about how like good the like HUD and stuff is, and like,
yeah.
like stylistically in a lot of those games, and how like nobody has like picked up on that, and everything is just like plain text on a black or gray background, and like so many video games, and nobody is trying to do like
Those
Yeah.
games look great. That's not the issue. It's
Persona
more,
5 style menus and interfaces, which is
It's more just the stuff where it's like in Persona 5, you can like fuck your teacher, and that's kind of weird. You know what I mean?
I mean, I made out with one of my TAs in college, so you know.
I mean, that's a little
That's
different because you're
fairly
not in high
different.
school.
Well, that's
When
fair
you're in
enough.
college, you're not in high school, and your teacher's
Yes,
not an
true.
adult.
True. Very true.
You know
what I mean?
We're shooting
just-
Sergeant Bucks right now.
I just assumed by Persona 5 you graduated. That's all. You know.
You're
Thought
not the
maybe it
same
was-
character, Joe.
I know. Yes, I know. I know.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you know about JRPGs. Maybe you didn't know.
I played Persona 3. Not. I mean, in terms of how long the actual game is, not that long. But in terms of like number of hours I've put in a JRPG in the last 20 years, a pretty good amount of time. I played Persona 3.
That's
not,
spider.
not
Also,
enough to
Kurt,
make
Stay
me
away.
play 4 or
The
5.
problem with Persona 5 definitely isn't the like
Teacher fucking?
romance thing. That it's not even really a romance. She works as your maid.
Yeah.
It's
There's
it
a
is-
bunch of
It's
shit.
super
in
fucked
so
up.
it's-
It's
So
actually
it's
the
two,
super,
two
the fucked up
fetishes in
thing
one.
is kind of how you treat one of your female teammates gets treated. It's pretty rotten in some places.
I was
Isn't
gonna say there's a
there-
bunch of shit to choose from in
Oh,
5 and 4.
Four,
especially.
I would say 4 had the transphobic shit.
Four
right?
is the one that's real bad.
4 is
4 is
awful.
the transphobic shit and the
And
yeah,
like all the fat shaming and like
the
That's all
main,
right.
your
As a
main
fat
character-
person, we deserve to be shamed.
fuck you.
No, sorry, man.
Oh, yeah. Just remembered something.
Get that sergeant. Okay.
I'm almost out of. But yeah,
Oh my
Demo
god.
Gray right
Yosuke.
here.
I mean, our boy Yosuke.
Yeah, Yosuke's your best friend, and his whole thing is like, hey, I'm gonna call this dude. I can't even say what he wants to call that dude, but I'm just gonna make fun of Kanji for being gay the whole time, and it's like, yeah, great. I'm glad you're here. Like, oh, but Kanji's not gay. My biggest thing about Persona 4 is the entire narrative is about like you have to accept yourself and be your true self and blah blah blah. And conveniently, everyone's true self is them being like, I want to do this thing, but society wants me to do something else, and they're right. It's like, what? Like, were you listening to the game? Like one of the characters' family owns an inn, and they're like grooming her to run it, and she's like, I don't want to do that. I want to do other stuff. But then in the end, she's like, I
all the
understand. I
cases.
should run the inn. It's like you said you didn't want to do that. That game is fucking garbage.
Yes.
Anyway, don't give Atlas money. I know the music is good. I know that UI is good.
The
Don't
music
give
was
them
good.
money.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
music was that.
Persona 3 doesn't have like almost any of those problems.
Persona 3 is way better. Yeah, it's good. That's an
And also,
actual good
Persona,
game.
Persona 5 is like I said, it has some. But I mean,
It is
fuck,
weird
dude.
to take out the playable female.
Fuck,
like,
fuck
lead,
dude,
though.
you've played 1,000 hours of fucking empire building fucking imperialistic bullshit simulator 2000, and you give those fuckers $15 every goddamn month. Like, you can't play this game where you're like, don't give these guys money because they're bad, but this other company that has thematic stuff that is arguably as bad or worse is fine.
Listen,
to
there's
give
no
money to.
there's no
Tiers.
ethical-
Okay, let's fucking fall back on this argument.
I mean, I am playing a game right now that from Blizzard, a company I said I would never buy a game
Yeah,
from
you just
again.
spent $70 on that.
Yeah, I know. It's good though.
Couldn't even,
And also,
couldn't
like,
even wait for them to be owned by
it's not,
Microsoft,
like,
a different company that's
they-
terrible
they
for
did-
different reasons.
They did clean house when they. I mean,
except for
over
Bobby
the last
Kotick.
3 years. Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
he doesn't
there.
work at Blizzard, right? He's the CEO.
Well, the discussion got so heated I can't even hear it anymore.
He's the CEO of the parent company, but I don't know.
Something ethical consumption something.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah. Also, I do hate in 14, which this should have been a red flag for 16's narrative, which because it's mostly the same people, is that 14 has like the Garleans who are fascists, and they love to give those dudes a like, oh, but like some of them are good, and it's like, no, like,
Right.
god damn it,
Yeah,
like,
man.
no, there's good people who live. Okay, like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, the ones who are good are the ones who are actively trying to subvert what their,
The first, whatever.
overlords are
there's
doing
only-
or whatever.
I forget who it
guess,
was
I
who
don't know.
said it, but there's only one good fascist, Joe. Do you know who that is?
A dead fascist.
A dead one, correct.
I don't know. I heard.
Well, but not everybody who lives in a country that's ruled by fascism is a fascist.
Right.
Yeah, I know. And that's what the narrative so lovely tries to remind us is that
Yeah, but
no, they're all
in
good.
the early
actually.
in the early
It's
parts
like,
of that
okay.
game, you are helping them achieve their imperialistic goals also, and being celebrated for that. So, and maybe that
I
changes
mean, I don't-
at some
I don't-
point.
I don't remember that, but
I don't really fully understand how like narratives in MMOs work because it's always kind of seemed to me like there kind of really isn't one, but I guess there
No,
is.
that game has tons of
that
story.
game has a very clear
It's
story.
why I had to. It's one of the reasons why I stopped playing it, because the story was so bad and there was so much of it.
The early on story is really bad in my opinion. Some people are like, no, it's good. And I'm like,
It is both.
not.
It is both thematically poor and poorly written.
Yeah.
Love that. That's
It gets a little better as you go, but they're still just they love to have the just like it's time for exposition dump, and it's like, god damn it,
Just
like
listen- I mean,
fuck,
that's-
man.
Just play like a couple hundred hours of that game, and then it gets good.
Yeah.
Like Final Fantasy IV has that too, right? Like you start off as basically like a
killing it.
fascist stormtrooper, and then you realize the error of your ways and so on. But that game also has like 25 hours total.
Right,
So
well, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
you can use that as an element, but the game never goes. But actually, the Empire was good, and it's good that you were helping them.
right.
Right.
Well, I guess this is Stick Corp signing off.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. I'm
Or
bummed that I
now.
didn't get to play one more.
It's still pretty fun. It's a little.
Yep.
It's like kind of clunky and chunkier than I remember. I don't.
Would you describe
No,
it
it
as
was-
sludgy?
I was gonna
It's
say,
not
would
really
you say
sludgy,
Absolutely
but
not.
it's more like it's like missing some frames of animation and stuff. But that might just be its age or whatever. I don't know.
Things are just kind of herky jerky.
Yeah. But it still feels good to shoot guys.
Yeah, and
Good
it
guns.
looks
Excellent.
How does it-
surprisingly okay.
Yeah,
How does
great
it feel to rip
guns.
their chips?
Chip rip?
Tip rip is good.
Chip rip's
Chip rip
good.
is- chip rip
I
is
really
good.
wish someone would make another game like this where you can have, all this kind of development of your character and stuff and
Yeah.
run around shooting people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of do, right? It's like that's kind of what Destiny is. You just have to do it a lot more to make any progress.
Okay, I
I was
want
gonna
to fund
say-
one of those.
I was gonna say GTFO, but actually, there's no like meta progress for your guy in GTFO, is there?
Maybe.
Well, it's a
Marathon.
little bit. You get like boosts and things.
Maybe
Yeah,
Marathon.
look, but those aren't those like one-time use like items
They
for
are.
runs. Yeah,
I mean, actually, the problem, Mike, is that almost every game is this now. They're just not
yeah, they're
Yeah.
just
Like-
tedious as fuck because
Right,
they're,
they're just-
stingy about giving you the thing.
right because they're all either free to play or they want you to buy the battle pass or
By the battle pass.
oh boy. No, I'm not buying your stupid battle pass. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Well, I'm glad that we could at least fire this up one last time.
Yeah,
Thank you
me
for
too.
humoring me.
No, when I heard they were closing it down, I was like, we should play that, but I just didn't realize this was like the last
The night.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it online, but the remap people were saying that it was like tomorrow is like they're shutting it down.
Great. Well. Oh well. Rest in peace, Syndicate. We hardly knew you, even though
Yeah.
you've been out for 12 for 12
Right.
years.
And we didn't even start playing until it was like $5.
If you want some good ass corpo cyberpunk stuff, you should definitely play Satellite Rain, Joe. You should check that out.
Yeah, no, I will. I will look into that. In fact, I'll add it to my Steam wish list right now.
It's quite good. But that's it. That's it for this. We'll be back next week with some other nonsense. I don't know what.
Something.
Yeah, maybe some Final Fantasy 16 demo. Maybe I'll wait and check it out. Is it timed, Alex? Do you know if it's like time?
I don't think it's timed, but it cuts off at a certain clear point in the game.
Yeah. All right.
I
That's
also didn't talk about the narrative structure, but it
That's fine.
seems very odd. Anyway, let's